Hello and welcome back, everyone. This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with Season 11 action from the Cabal Vision Champions Cup playoffs, where we are going to continue on and look at the quarterfinals. And as we see here, we're going to see Lizard Team of Ducky taking on Andy Davo's Kislev team, but not yet. They haven't played yet. And here you can see Underworld team of Elliot taking on the Necromat team of Horny Cricket. But today we'll be watching two matches. And this is going to be the first one here. Chaos Dwarf team of Crucifer, How to Make a Smoothie, taking on this Orc team of CrazyIvam, I Like Bones. And then later on, Mankus' Wood Elf team, another Wood Elf team, taking on this Necromantic team, Ugly Stick of Wolfbark. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and start up this replay and jump right into the bashing game between these two great coaches today. And of course, I did said that I like Crucifer's How to Make a Smoothie Chaos Dwarf team because, like so many cups before him, quite possibly Crucifer's Chaos Dwarf team, one of the better leveled up ones, but we'll be facing off against some good competition here. Coach Crucifer, How to Make a Smoothie, the Chaos Dwarf team, CrazyIvam, I Like Bones, the Orc team. So yes, let's see what the Goblin Ref has in store for us as we are awaiting today's coin flip. So this is going to be quite a bash fest, I do believe. And honestly, if it is going to be an Orc victory, then they are going to be surviving the very slashing nature of the Chaos Dwarves there in the front line. I see there are plenty of Mighty Blow, plenty of Claw up in the front line. But before we continue on, let's go ahead and see what we have in the skills, just to refresh our memories, guys. As we see here, Security Gate will protect against any riot or pitch invasions. And also, we are going to have not too much things on the inducements. I don't believe so. But let's go ahead and take a look at the skills. We're going to have the main ball carrier, this thrower. He's going to have that leader, the block, and also the +1 in movement allowance with that tackle ability. Going to have these blitzers, these orcs. This one here would jump up, grab with the piling on, tackle, and the mighty blow. This one there, stand firm with the blodge and the guard. This other blitzer with that strip ball guard and the blodge. And then this one here with that mighty blow and the stand firm with the tackle ability. On the front line, you can see these troll here and the black orcs, and these two are going to have the block with that guard ability. And then here, no skills for this black orc, but here behind them another black orc with the block and the guard ability. Also the troll with no skills whatsoever. One dirty player line orc to come in, and that, my friends, could be the game changer. But now the Chaos Dwarf team of Crucifer, we can take a look at them. Yes, Chaos Dwarves with that claw, +1 in strength, guard with that mighty blow and the piling on. This one also the same type of skills, except without the +1 in strength. This one here does have the claw, the mighty blow, and the guard ability for that man there, guard, and also the mighty blow grab for this one there. And then also stand firm, guard with mighty blow, and then a level 1 Chaos Dwarf to start off with. Bull Centaur's gonna definitely be the thing here. Both of them with the break tackle, both of them here with loads of skills. This one here with the blodge, with the break tackle and the tackle. This one here with mighty blow tackle with block and the frenzy. And then the sure hands, kickoff return, hobgoblin with the block, and then dirty player, and then more block, hobgoblin, and then another dirty player. Let's go ahead and take away the default skills as we are about to get this kickoff. Our team now needs to get that Chaos Dwarves away, and hopefully they're not gonna get too injured. But the blitz on the kickoff, and that will be great. Should be able to blitz down one of these dangerous claw with that mighty blow in the front line. But oh, is not going to get there. He really wanted to get this blitz off and use the reroll, but unfortunately it's gonna just end up getting the block. And oh man, would have maybe just taken that push instead. That would have been that might have just been a little bit better there, but now he's going to be starting without the reroll. And here, as you can see on the inducements, we'll have that bribe, we'll have the Bloodweiser Babe for today's match, being down a little bit in the team value against this Chaos Dwarf team. So we'll see how this is going to pan out for this Orc team. Obviously, when you are going to be playing against a Chaos Dwarf team that does have Claw and the Mighty Blow against your armor value 9 Orcs, normally you want to get the bashings in, but with this very dangerous lineup, this could not be a worse time for this Orc team to face off against them. And obviously Crucifer, even if it wasn't Crucifer himself playing this Chaos Dwarf team, in general, this Chaos Dwarf team would be favored to win this match today. So we'll see how this is going to turn out for Crucifer as he gets some nice hits in, but so far so good. Orcs are going to definitely like all of that he sees there, and going to be using that reroll, and the piling on with that Mighty Blow will be able to break that armor, and yet another stun. So Orcs will definitely take that for round 1 with all the bashings that had just taken place there. As you can see there, that blitz just no good. Should have taken that push, but instead did the reroll and got the both down die. Instead, now he got all these other Orcs going to get bashed down in the first round. So a small mistake there by this Orc team. I mean, you don't want to get too greedy, right? Especially in the first roll there. And the push, I think, was good enough, because then he would have just been able to just march back and not done anything more. But there, he was able to give his assist to the Bull Centaur that blitzed, and he was able to get a hit. And then after that, another guy was able to get hit, was able to take down both of those Black Orcs. Luckily, though, Orc team, no big injuries. So now we're going to see what this Orc team has in his pocket. He's going to use all those fouls with that dirty player lineman, and just going to get a stun himself, but at least he's able to hit back and make his presence known, this line Orc with that dirty player and also that block ability as well. So once he's going to get out, then at least he's going to have yet another line Orc with the dirty player. So I kind of missed that in the early bits going over the skills, but yes, a line Orc here with that block and a dirty player, so that's going to be pretty nice. Actually going to line him up the front line, going to touch up the Chaos Dwarf right there, and it's going to be okay, but ooh, gonna get hit there. Stand firm. Gonna stand firm right there and be okay. And meanwhile, Crucifer will play the ground and pound game. But even though Crucifer does not have a foul, he will continue to still get his boots in, because Hobgoblin with dirty player does still also have a dirty player, Hobgoblin himself, on the sideline. So we're probably gonna see a very dirty game today. Yes, and the Blitzer in the front line does get that hit in, and is going to get stunned. So Orcs now going to be playing on round 2. Just going to pick up some of these guys there and try to get the Blitz on. But again, more pushes there. Finally going to get a defender down die, and that will be great. That will definitely help out against this Chaos Dwarf team that does have guard and should have guard for his first skill for all of them. And try to break up some of that cohesion going on here. And finally going to get that big hit in, and he will get an injury. So the Apothecary will come out, and he will get his guy back. But the foul will be called by the referee. But thankfully, bribe will come out and will be accepted by the referee. So no harm, no foul. Hey? Well, there was a foul, but still, definitely one that this Orc team can afford to give away there. But now his bribe is going to be gone. I don't foresee these fouls going to be stopping anytime soon, because of course our team really needs to get those fouls in as well. Try to break the armor wherever he can and whittle down this Chaos Dwarf team himself. So it's going to be who is going to get more injuries off before the other guy. That is the question. So we'll see how this is going to pan out. Bull Centaur will get that blitz here, and we'll get the armor value break, but more stuns here, and that's going to be great. And we'll be stepping up right afterwards and hopefully be able to help out his guys up the front line. Hobgoblin still going to be continue to play some offish, standoffish offense. Going to hang out in the midfield for this time being. Yes, indeed. It's only a dwarf should be called according to section 12 of Sacred Text of Nuffle, you say, scum? Yes. They should be called just a dwarf. But they are chaos dwarves because they love those mutations, right? And now the Orc team. Again, they're gonna get these bashings here. Again, more stuns here for this Chaos Dwarves, and Orc team will definitely take that for the time being. So far, so good. And he is going to try to get those bashes back. Going to try to maybe free up the Black Orc on the front line. Not too big of a deal because he's just level 1, but still would be nice to free him up a little bit. Failing the GFI there, and that's always the danger of these Black Orcs. Only 4 movement allowance for those guys, and so definitely not too speedy, and gonna pay for it there. Not gonna use any more rerolls though, so gonna let that one go. But now this Chaos Dwarf team might be able to come back here and get the hits off there. Scum says, or is that the dwarf does the foul? I keep mixing up the versions from the original Roselle version of the text. Well, you know more than I, because I am not extremely well versed in the deep history of Blood Bowl, so I mean, I just know enough. Chaos Dwarfs gonna start moving the ball here down the left side. Already gonna continue on with the escort. That is the nice thing with these Bull Centaurs, and that's why you take break tackle more than likely one of their first skills, because then they'll be able to help out with the ball carrying, and then suddenly your guys will be able to get the touchdowns a whole lot easier because of it. But yes, definitely these Bull Centaurs will be able to get their heads into the front line here, and then after that escort the Bull Centaur, the ball carrier down the field and get his touchdown. Well, Meister, nice to see you. I thought Nuffle was happy as long as guys die, no matter what the race is. You're right about that. But Nuffle, I think, actually relishes more on the drama and not necessarily about the injuries. But if the injuries does cause more drama for you, then he's for it. But I guess what injury doesn't cause drama, right? Get some good hits in. Or team now really needs to get some more injuries, if anything. If anything, some KOs or something. But of course, Chaos Dwarves on value 9 with that thick skull, so difficult to get that out for sure. Two red die block coming out here from the Blitzer. Trying to do the jump up with that easy block, but unfortunately won't get the 2 red die and will get hammered down. Not too bad though, because he doesn't have mighty blow or anything like that, so skull comes out and not a big deal. But there's gonna be a big deal, and a KO on the troll even, and that's gonna be too bad. But like I said, Orc team facing off against a Chaos Dwarf with Claw, with Mighty Blow, and thanking his lucky stars at this point, really, because he's got the Bloodwiser babe, so good chance that the troll will come back in the next bit. Sure, it's going to be missing on the presence in the front line there on the center, but at this point, the way things are going, I think the Chaos Dwarves could be clear for takeoff to get his touchdown. But we'll see, though. Nice hit here in the front line. He's going to be able to get down the thrower and will get himself stunned up. And that's the danger here of taking that thrower as well on the value 8. And no real skills to start off with until he gets a whole bunch of levels up. And that's one of the things here that is in contentions by veteran coaches and even just coaches in general, right? The thrower here, not necessarily one you really want to take, because not only the on value 8, I mean, it's not necessarily, orcs aren't necessarily known for throwing the ball, and also just I mean, this guy can soak a lot of SPP because he's gonna end up holding the ball and getting those touchdowns where it could probably benefit the Blitzer ball carrier a little bit more, to be honest. But, you know, the nice thing about having the thrower, though, is that at least if you do end up needing to throw it, then there you go. And I do recommend getting the thrower if you're a newer player. Then at least you'll have the sure hands pickup and somebody that is going to definitely be your main ball carrier. You can use your blitzers to the maximum ability and not really worry about who's going to hold the ball. But definitely, we could talk forever and a day about the virtues of blitzer over the thrower. Chaos Dwarfs now gonna be stifled up after making that beautiful side cage, and as you see there, Orc team after the hit gonna actually stun the Hobgoblin that was leading the way, and then with this guy going down, gonna absolutely stop her up, this Hobgoblin moving up the pitch, and side cage unfortunately doesn't work out. Whoa. Lo and behold, and the Hobgoblin ball carrier's got to move back. Now turn 7 coming up, and he's going to have to move the ball pretty quick. So our team now just needs to play a little bit better defense. And, ooh, actually he's going to get to the ball and touch him up even. And so we'll see if he's going to be able to get some sort of blitz in. Maybe. I don't know, actually. Could be this blitzer right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he's in range. So, uh-oh, time. A little bit of a miss here by Crucifer. Had to drop back and unfortunately nowhere to go, but not gonna pay for it there. The push and the block there with the both down die. That wasn't good enough. Re-rolled it back into a both down and push. That was extremely unfortunate. Oh man, would have paid all kinds of gold here just to get a defender down, or a defender stumbles, but the ball is gonna still be okay. But the Hobgoblin, he's gonna either have to hand the ball off or gonna have to dodge away now, unless there's some sort of push combination that I'm missing at the moment. But I'm not sure here. Oh look, there we go. He's gonna put the Bull Centaur right there and might be able to get a nice little push combination here coming up. How about I talk about the upcoming DLC? What upcoming DLC? Scum, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. What? DLC? You mean, I don't know. What? DLC? I don't know anything about that, Scum. Let's talk about something else. Time ran out there. Yeah. There's always time for drinking, says Scum. And there's the dodge there, and won't get denied here. Hobgoblin's gonna slip away to the right side, but with turn 8 coming up in the next bit, he's gonna have to either hand it off or throw it to somebody because nobody left here. So actually the Orc team, all he really needs to do is cover this Bull Centaur, and he should be golden. And that's going to be too bad there. I just can't believe that. Chaos Dwarves are actually going to get stifled there. Orc team is looking pretty good here. Only going to be suffering a couple of KOs even. And that, my friends, is in itself a win for this Orc team. CrazyIvam, the Orc team, looking pretty good. Might actually be able to upset El Crucifer. And with that defender down die, could not have come at a better time. And there's the piling on, because why not? Try to get something more out of it, but nope, that's not going to do it there. And that will end the touchdown hopes here. So, Orc team going to hold back Crucifer. And look at all of these dodges. Going to dodge away. And I don't know where the heck he's going, but he's going someplace out in no man's land. Quite possibly going to make the Chaos Dwarf team pay for it. He's got a guy here in range for his own touchdown there. So, Chaos Dwarves have to watch out for it now. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Our team thinks he can turn it the other way. And quite honestly, that is actually a good play there, because then at least you're going to stifle up the Chaos Dwarves here. He's not going to make some sort of vanity pass. He still needs to be a little bit careful with the ball and needs to make sure that he'll be okay in the next bit. Otherwise, he could lose the ball and the Orc team could get a miracle touchdown by the end of things. And he does have a thrower there, so there you go. He will get the cage right there. And let's see if this Orc team wants to maybe do a cage dive. I don't think he's going to do it, but man, wouldn't that be something? And there we go, gonna get that cage here. Here's the dirty player, and that's what I'm saying. If the Orc team actually didn't put this guy out for the fly like that and threaten that touchdown, then the Chaos Dwarves could have just went all out bash, could have went all out surrounding one guy and get a big foul in. But they're just gonna have 3 assists on that foul, and that's it. So nicely done, Orc team. Thinking like an elf, says Scum. Perish the thought. Orcs don't think like elves. They don't think at all. Strawberry's gonna get stunned here, and really this Orc team needs to get more injuries. And there we go, gonna get a KO, and that is beautiful. Chaos Dwarves aren't gonna be the ones with the Bloodwiser, babe. So only a 50-50 now for him to come back. And we are in the halftime period. And look at that. The Orc team is going to get all of his guys back. And one Hobgoblin's going to be missing for that Chaos Dwarf team. That is really great there. And it's actually going to be the Hobgoblin with that block ability. So that's one less Hobgoblin that is better than the dirty player Hobgoblin, I guess. And quite honestly, this Hobgoblin would have loved to sit on the sideline because he's the main ball carrier, but instead he's going to stay on because his buddy there is going to continue to stay knocked out. And now this Orc team has the advantage now, a slight one, but definitely an advantage nonetheless. And the Orc team really just needs to do his own ground and pound, and if he's able to make the touchdown by the end, well then lo and behold, Crucifer might actually fall short once again before it's time. And oh man, Crucifer, could this be it? Will he go down? We'll see. Orc team now, he's looking pretty strong, and I'm pretty sure the Orcs themselves are looking pretty confident as well. Both down, and not gonna both down die, but the defender down die, and will be able to get him down here, but just gonna be getting a push right here. Will actually step up into that block as well. A little bit dangerous to do that right here. After the Chaos Dwarf is going to stand both of his guys up, he's going to get hit with a 2-die block. So Orcs are continually going to stay bashing. And he will get that blitz here. We'll try to open things up here on the left side. And nice defender stumbles. Will get the Alma Valley break. Just going to be a stun, but still, that is quite well done there. Mighty blow hit with that piling on. Why not? But going to continue just be a stun here. Not going to get anything more out of it. But now, the ball is going to get picked up, I think, by the thrower. But will he be able to make it in time? We'll be able to get the GFI, and we'll be able to get that pickup. Actually had failed it the first time around. But again, thrower with that main ball carryingness. And he's got the sure hands inherent on him, so there we go. Actually works out for him. So the virtues of having a thrower, and there we go. Oh boy, but will actually do the foul and will get fouled out for his troubles, and got a double ones on that. Quite unfortunate there, and that, my friends, will end all fouls there for this Orc team. But moreover, it will give the Chaos Dwarves a slight numbers advantage here, 1 extra on this pitch. So now this Chaos Dwarves defensive opportunities are going to be slightly easier because of it. And now this Orc team has to think about, boy, do I continue to try to get bashing, or should I step back? But there's an injury here, and that's going to be one without a claw. But finally, Apothecary will be used. Black Orc's going to go down, and we'll be back in the next bit. So both sides, Apothecary working out well, but boy, oh boy, this could be what these Chaos Dwarves really needed. Get those injuries and try to make it to where it is his advantage. And it definitely is. extra 2 people on the pitch with that numbers advantage. Troll, he's not slowing down. He's going to move up into this front line here, give a little bit of a help to that blitzer up on the front line. I don't think it's going to still continue to get the one-die block, but there the blitz from the Black Orc trying to dislodge this guard. Chaos Dwarf in there a little bit uncomfortable, so won't be able to get a 2-die block on that Hobgoblin, so going to opt to dodge away. And it's going to be a little bit playing a bit risky there. CrazyIvam, if he fails that dodge, then it's going to be boom, boom, boom. Ball carrier is going to get hit, and not only that, but surfed for his troubles. But side cage will be created, and he's going to have the Troll leading the way with the blitzer with guard as well. So pretty good stuff. No cheats are on. Cheats are on when you use someone as a trampoline. I see that, scum. Chaos Dwarf's going to move his guys back there and try to stop her up this touchdown. Orcs definitely are threatening right there because nice little 2 red die block there by the Hobgoblin. Very risky to do that because if he would get a skull right here, then he himself would get very much injured. And there is a blitz there and trying to surf him out or something like that, but not going to be able to get there. And won't be able to dislodge him. Both down dice on the 1-die block. Very fortunate for his Orc team after doing the 2 red die block by the Hobgoblin. Man, oh man, that worked out. Crucifer showing that he is definitely gambling at the right moments and nearly got that ball away from his Orc team. Boy, just a moment in time, but definitely a moment nonetheless here. So Chaos Dwarves needs something more here, and blitzer cannot afford to miss that dodge, and gonna dodge away just barely. So here we go. He's gonna move up and gonna fail the GFI and already used the reroll. So, oh man, the thrower, he is gonna have his time there. Orc team could not get any help there. I'm a little bit surprised he didn't try to do a push combo first or something like that and try to get some help here for this Orc thrower. No need to rush this touchdown. No need whatsoever. Oh, but that's going to be too bad here. None of these guys even have stand firm or anything like that. So, oh man, unfortunately there. Ooh, Bull Centaur. Oh, almost got knuffled once again, even with the 2 red die block, but not 2 red die block, but just a 2-die block. And finally, with the reroll, Chaos Doors Crucifer is like, oh man, how often I'm gonna have to do some type of reroll with that Bull Centaur, and the ball is thrown way out in no man's land, but thankfully Chaos Dwarf's side, and so should be able to get some type of action on the ball. Chaos Dwarves are looking to stop her there. Oh man, Orc team definitely tried to push too hard. I really feel like that push combo there definitely would have worked out for him. Push him out the way, get the dodge away, if anything, worst come to worst, and get the ball carrier away in the backfield and at least be somewhat safer. Maybe might be getting blitzed a little bit later on, but at least have a better shot than what he did there. And with the Hobgoblin coming in to support Bull Centaur with a 2-die block, and I mean more of a percentage than anything else, should have been able to get him away. And definitely does. The ball is out. Blitzer gonna dodge again. CrazyIvam trying to get to the ball and trying to pick it up on the 4+, but unfortunately not gonna get that ball pick up. And ooh, if he would have get that ball pick up, I do believe he was gonna throw it there. But CrazyIvam showing that he is living up to his name, playing a bit crazy and almost like he's playing like an elf there. So I'm extremely surprised at this. CrazyIvam playing like an elf coach there, and I do believe the way that he's playing, he is quite possibly an elven coach and not necessarily a bashing orc coach right there. But nonetheless, looking pretty good against Crucifer. Not right now though, because after getting dislodged right here, then orcs are going to be in all kinds of trouble pretty soon. But the blitz actually did not dislodge the blitzer, so the ball pickup might actually have to be done against this tackle zone. So we'll see how this is going to go out. And the Hobgoblin with that sure hands, he's over here, so he's not going to be able to get there in time. But oh, going to actually dodge away and trying to get away to the other side, but going to fail the GFI in the end. Made the hard dodges. He does have break tackle, so the first dodge I believe was a 4+ dodge, and actually got it. And then after that, dodged again, but failed that. And was able to get the 5 on the reroll against the strength. And amazing, absolutely amazing. And in the end, does fail the GFI. Or team now actually has a small glimmer of hope maybe of getting to that ball, but with the both down dice on the blitz, won't be able to blitz this Chaos Dwarf into the ball and try to dislodge it away from 3 tackle zones. So Orc are just gonna have to be content with nothing at the moment, and gonna be causing a turnover there with the skull on the dice. And now Chaos Dwarfs gonna be moving there. Nuffle definitely going to be saying hello to the Orc team, as he is definitely making loads of drama. And there we go, going to be able to get him away, and quite possibly this Hobgoblin is going to end up picking the ball, I think. But we'll see. And uncomfortably so, these Chaos Dwarves are having to stand firm. I think with the blitz, he does have stand firm, so even with the blitz there, actually wasn't going to be able to get him onto the ball whatsoever. But another big injury here. And that is great. Chaos Dwarves finally with a big injury, actually. And he'll definitely take that one. And it's going to just be the Black Orc, I believe, with level 1. But piling on, Mighty Blow, and that is a KO. Orc team is in big, big trouble. If he wasn't in trouble before, he is definitely in trouble now. And the Hobgoblin is going to try for the ball pickup, and actually will use the last reroll on it. Why not, I suppose? But man, gonna use it there. Loads of time left on the clock, I think, but feeling a little bit like he's running out of time. Gonna use that reroll, pick it up there. Not gonna leave anything more to chance, and won't get 1 and 9 here. So I guess it's a good time, if any, because now Orc team will be scrambling to try to get to the ball, and not gonna be an easy time for him to do so. So there you go. Orcs, after getting that blitz, will be able to move up and maybe get somebody over there. No, the troll is going to get stopped up. So yeah, I guess so. That was a really good reroll, actually. And jump up and trying to dodge through, but 5+ dodges aren't the thing here for Orcs whatsoever. And now Hobgoblin with 6 movement allowance. He's huffing. He's a puffing. He's going to try to run away from that blitzer. Get me away from Fibula. But unlike Fibula, he will do some GFIs, but I think by the time he gets to the end zone, it might be a little bit too late. Just a little bit. And I think the Chaos Dwarves will be able to hold it to the round of 16, because after the blitzer moves all the way over here, then he moves here on round 15, and then should be able to maybe get the blitz off, at least, if anything, on the blitzer and get him away. So that's it. In the words of the spoony one, you fool! The Chaos Dwarf team, Crucifer, survives and should be making it to the semifinals, barring some type of miracle. Don't you guys go away though, we are going to have more Champions Cup 11 quarterfinals match replays coming up. So don't you guys go away, we're going to see Wood Elf team taking on the Necromantic team. So you damn right, we're gonna have some high flying agility action by Mankus. So don't you guys go away, more Champions Cup coverage coming soon. After Crucifer will get some nice hits in, and he should be able to get this win right there. Nobody close by. Looks almost gets there, but I really feel like CrazyIvam there really tried to force it by the end. And oh, gonna get that death injury. Might as well take the death injury here. Bull Centaur, no mighty blow, but there he might as well just have it. He just is going to get that big injuries there. And honestly, at the onset of the game, I was like, hey, you know, Chaos Dwarf team against Orcs, and the Chaos Dwarves might have to live off of injuries to do well, but no, that wasn't the case, actually. Injuries didn't really play a big factor until nearly the end of the game, where the ball was out and the Orc team was unable to get to the ball. But again, it was that second half in which the Orc team had the ball and really just pushed extremely hard to get that touchdown, in which he definitely should have slowed it down. He definitely should have just played the ground and pound patient game. Very tough to do in Blood Bowl when you have the slight advantage, but definitely one in which the Orc team really needed to do. And unfortunately, trying to push the ball a little bit too hard, playing very much like an elven coach, and unfortunately these aren't elves, and going to pay for it in the end with the loss. With the brackets here, as you can see, Crucifer will be making it through, and my pick is looking pretty good. We'll face off against the winner between this Wood Elf team against the Necromancer team, and that is coming up in just a moment. So don't you guys go away. If you guys like what you see here, definitely follow along, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to me. It definitely helps me out. And if you guys are watching after the fact on YouTube, hey, hit that subscribe button, buddy. You know you love what you see here. And definitely more Blood Bowl action to come, more Champions Cup coverage to come right here on my channel, as well as the cross-platform cup playing right now. So don't you guys go away. I'll be right back in just a minute. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.